Ah. Hello, Snow. Goodbye, Snow. Hello, Mark. Good night, Mark. Hello, Bird. Good night, Bird. You died of a flying aircraft, right? Still taking down the fence? Good gosh. Hello, Bane. Oh, I noticed the Jib statue. Yep. I had the funeral at the Kerbal kind mission space. Very well, brave Kerbal. So. Veo was killed for some reason, I'm not sure. No, I didn't kill anybody. It's the risk of the job. It's the risk of the job. Oh, lordy. I think I made a nice one for him, though. It looks good. It really looks good. I like it. Even got the aviator sunglasses on. Got the aviator jacket on. Thumbs up. It's got the little his name in cursive right here, Jebediah Kerman. In loving memory of Jebediah Kerman. He lived soaring to new heights. Not even the stars can beat his record now. Godspeed, good buddy. Murder! And you killed Kerbal as I covered up. Probably should have finished the last stream before watching this one. The atmosphere in my watch. Gosh damn. He was after the pensions and wages. Not even stars, but cactus. Oh! Yeah, damn cactus. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go Space Center. Watch out for them prickly bush. Yes. We're gonna start implementing safety protocols on our SSTOs. More than usual. Because it's obvious that that was a it's obvious that that's a problem. I don't want to kill any more Kerbals as much as I can. I need to make this a little bit more, even more safer. Just in case we lose control. Which we lost control horribly because of the damn... The payload fucked us up bad. Yeah, I know. Demonetized. I don't care. Alright, let me see here. We can't make it look ugly though. It's gotta look good. This is going to be a problem. Safety protocols, aka expendable Kerbals. I see how you do the memorials now. I like it. Oh, thank you. And Jeb, right on, you space cowboy. Yep. Monetized. By the way, your chat log is somewhat clipped at the bottom. I guess it is, huh? Let me see. Guess that'll work. I suppose that will work. There's no real good place to put that damn thing. It's in the way of everything. Or maybe... That might work. We'll try that. Just have whole cockpit eject. Easier said than done. It's not like this thing has like one spot, you know? Or maybe, I don't know. Ugh. Pork chops, I'll cover your face. What in the world? Heyo, what's going on? I'm accidentally making awesome things. Let's see here. Make sure you fully test the new escape control system. Worry about the chat box. A streamer could be like me. You cover half the stream with your chat box. The teeny little plane on top. I know, right? The teeny little plane. Let me think. See, the thing is that it is very safe. This craft has been tested so many damn times. It's virtually safe. The problem that we had yesterday was that the payload gripped my center of mass and threw it all the way to the back. If I had any brain cells whatsoever left over, I would have put all the fuel up in front and would have equalized it, and we would have been fine. And Jebediah would still be alive. But because I'm not smart, because I'm an absolute dumbass, because I am not actually intelligent like some people think, I'm going to need to protect myself from my own stupidity and build a type of escape system. So my escape system... probably be... I'm gonna have to make a mess. I'm just gonna have to make a mess. I don't wanna, but I'm gonna have to. I didn't want to make a mess, but I'm just gonna have to. Alright, I have to mark... I want to mark this, make sure I don't... so I can repeat it. Alright, about there. Okay. Because once I do this, it's gonna go... Alright. You guys get a little inside look at how the wings are made. The wings are always one piece. Always, forever, one piece. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Some solid rocket boosters to get the even faster. But the cockpit nose pretty cool though. Section on the nose, ugh, that would look horrible. Maybe Mark II stuff on the radio. Mark II. You have to remember we're playing career science modes here, so we got what we got. Wait, what's Mark II anyway? Okay, this is a Mark II. Yeah, okay. I mean, you did a control after jettisoning the payload. You did regain control. Yes, we did, but problem is we were so far off and in a really bad spot. I mean, we might as well have been landing on. We might as well have been landing. That was a really bad spot. Let's see. This aircraft has been tested so many times it's safe. Watch the bro crash it on the ocean. Anything's safe until I fly it. Really stupid, dumbass proof, I mean it. Just don't forget the auto strut like I always do. That's like common sense. Here we go. Hello, Nick. Extremely valuable. My aviator's copy design. Thinking of breaking it apart. Rest in peace, Jeb. Yeah. On a cactus. Mission are preparing for it. We are going to make... Our mission is to make this safer. Since poor Jeb has bit the dust, finally. Finally, after 80... Well, I shouldn't say like... It's like... it wasn't a goal or anything. But after so long... Poor Jeb bit the dust. This is what I'm going to do. I am actually going to put a separator. Yo, that's not going to work either. These aren't attached to it, isn't it? Alright, so this is the main part. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, and then these... Right. Okay. Boy, that makes it a lot worse. That makes it a lot worse. Howdy, Vios. Hello. How's your day been going? It's been rough. I've been in interviews all day. Finally. Finally. How did you say finally? I say finally because of the fact that it's been so long that I'm surprised he lasted this long. Jebediah Kerman's like, in the Kerbal sense, he's immortal. Almost immortal. But the life finally caught up. His dangerous way of living finally caught up with him. Alright. She's a good ship. We just got to make her that much more safer just in case really bad things happen. Which they did on that fateful day. Boy, that's gonna be rough, man. I'm trying to do this without changing too much. Because if I start changing stuff up, it's gonna make it really unbalanced. I feel like a doctor. I feel like a doctor with a very sick patient. Try not to change it too much. I'll have a cockpit module up over the middle, the cargo area, on 2 curved supports. Need to eject the crew. I mean, I might have to, Colin. I might have to. General Kenobi, hello there. No life insurance on Kerbal. Still a bit sad it died though, yeah. It lives his life at the point of explosions. Kerbal needs to graveyard mode. Is that every Kerbal has lost gravestones graveyard? Well, Snorty, that's why we have a monument outside. It was in the very beginning of the stream, if you want to rewind back and look at it real quick. Have you built Jeb's Memorial yet? Yes, we have. Beginning of the stream. If Valentina and Bob die, you should send a thing all of our names Interstellar Space to honor them. Yeah, Interstellar Space, actually pretty cool. I like that idea. Okay, let me think here. You can keep most of it the same because that's gonna be hard. Give it parachutes. I mean, the problem is part count too. So we can only go up to 225 parts. So if we want a vessel that can take stuff up into orbit that's relatively large, the vessel itself has to be relatively clean of most parts. It's not easy. We got the night shift. It was a graveyard shift, Tombstone. Yeah. Reforged materials? No, I haven't. Fully painted with a VAPS? Interesting. Decoupler and one shoot. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. One shoot and decoupler would work perfectly. Alright, let me think. I could Ooh, jeez. It's gonna be rough. Could transfer. Alright. Oh, mamma mia. It's okay. Fine. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Alright, so these are what these lines are for, by the way. In case you were wondering what the ground lines are for. Okay, so when we put this thing back together, we can use this white line to try to put it exactly the way it was. And spacing. Oh, let's do spacing too. Okay, jeez. Yo. So careful. That'll work. Okay. Right there. So I can get the spacing back exactly the way I want it. Oh, actually right there is fine. Okay. Alright, so I got that marked. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, painful, 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 painful. Don't hit save. Whatever the frick you do, do not hit save. Okay. Okay. Right. Where's the back end? Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Let me think. Not sure how this is gonna work, but I think we'll be okay. Okay. So I am going to need an anchor point. I think this is a good anchor point. There's going to be explosions when this thing ejects. That's just the nature of the beast. And we'll run a simulation. I think for future rules, we should allow for like 3 simulations on a craft. After that, you'd have no more simulations on that craft, unless you want to build a brand new crafter. I don't know, something like that. We'll figure it out. One decoupler, shoot. Rail decoupler, shoot. Reroute. Short stage. Section place it is. Okay. Let me see here. Ooh. Doesn't fit. Wait a minute, what? Did this one? Is that the big boy? Ooh. I might as well just buy everything. What the? Where the? There it is. Thank you. All right, there he goes. Playing with fire, baby. I am playing with absolute fire. Alright, that's back to normal. And ooh, mama. Would you just... why is it like... Okay. Marked right about here. Everything should still be the same. I think the surgery was a success. One shoe work radial, a fairing nose cone that houses the crew apartment, maybe. What? Hello, Human. Hello, Jolly. How are you feeling today? Idea simulation. Maybe you could something like cost Kerbal bucks, 10% of the cost. I don't know. Like I've got 3 test flights. If you want a 4th, you gotta pay. Something like that. Speaking of gotta pay, I think we'll fly this thing without Kerbals. We're just going to give it a test. So no Kerbals. And we need some parachutes. Some parachutes. 2's fine, I think. That's over the door. I don't want that. Give it a little color. And we'll take color from here, open GUI. And we're going to store the pattern, open GUI. Load. Woo, that makes it disappear, doesn't it? I mean, disappearing isn't that bad. There we go, light gray is nice. And we will actually do 2 things. We will parachute that, okay. And we'll also make it the abort. No idea how this is going to be. That's why we're going to give it a little test. No Kerbals, no Kerbals. Alright, let's test it. Let's give it a test of Scotty. The coupler is unpainted. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Trouble with buried decoupler ring. Oh, there's going to be explosions. If the ship is going to blow up any damn way, I don't see a problem as long as the Kerbal survive. Alright, here's a 100 test. This is going to be loud, by the way. This is a test. Only a test. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Can we revert? Can we revert? I think we can. Alright, let's begin our test. Dump it, dump it, dump it, dump, 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 dump. We are completely out of fuel. So when I think we're about to lose it and everything is going to hell in a handbasket, it was kind of like this. It was kind of like this. It was designed to be stable even with it completely empty, so technically this thing could glide right back down just fine. But here we go, we're going to test it. 8,000 meters. It was, if I remember correctly, it was kind of wild. It was kind of a wild spin. And try to recreate that. Sort of. We're going to eject it in the most dangerous way possible. Upside down and pointed downwards. In 3, 2, 1, eject. That was the most dangerous way possible. That was the most dangerous way possible to eject that sucker. It worked. Oh man, I don't. Yo, that's kind of scary. Oh man. Let's revert flight. Let's revert. Let's revert to launch. What's going on, Dieter? It's been a long while since I caught a stream. What's going on, QP? Hello, hello. Some of the ships make. It's just what you're talking about. What happened? Well, that went great. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little differently here. Rockets. We're gonna dump all the fuel right here on the runway because you know that's smart. All right, all the fuel's dumped. I'm gonna slick this right here.
40, 20.
And we're gonna let her go. Drop. And and this time now we're going to eject in a relatively the best case scenario, which I think is just I want to believe that the best case scenario for this would be up. Ready? Eject. What? Where are the parachutes? Where are the parachutes? What the? What? Where are the parachutes? Hold on. Collided into Recolour. All right, I think I know what's going on.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up, pull up.
I think I know what's going on. So the eject, because it said this Recolour Max 200 ran into this upon ejection, so these are too close. Okay. These are too close, so that tells me that probably just one will be fine. I wanted two to be like a backup. I think one will be okay. Veas, your parachutes. Yeah, the parachutes got destroyed. Cause of the explosion destroyed the parachutes? We put a self-destruct on the heavy cargo transport SSTO. You know, because what's life without the self-destruct button? Alright.
20.
So we're going to try this again. And right about here, let's try this. 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, it's better than just dying, right? it's dangerous, but it's so much better than just dying. Let's test again. One last test. What mod does that funky teleportation stuff? Oh, well, all the mods can be found in the description below. So if you need anything, just look. Vessel mover, yep. You try it at a lower altitude. I mean, it doesn't matter how low it is. It's going to do the same thing no matter what. Now, lower altitude means thicker, but we're already in the thicker part of the atmosphere. There's only there's only 3 levels of atmospheric thickness, really. Let's see. Let's try one more. I'm kind of convinced, though. This might be it.
420.
This might be it right here. Drop. This could be it. Let's pick up some speed. We're about 120 meters per second right now. Pick up some speed. 134, 135. And we're about 600 from the water. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the cockpit exploded. I thought the cockpit exploded. I'm not gonna lie, I thought... I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm convinced. I don't know about you guys, but I'm convinced. I think that's a very survivable, if not a very scary moment in time. I think it's very survivable, though. I'm convinced. What do you guys think? I'm convinced. 3 times! Wings still flying, right? I'd move the parachute to its own stage. Well, the only reason why I do that is because I think you might be right, though. I would... Okay, so, yeah. Yeah, probably because... You're right. It would make it a little safer just in case it grabs the air too hard and ends up yanking it into something. better if it just falls like a drunk piece or something. All right, open GUI. I like that. A little bit of yellow. That'll work. All right, upgraded. Upgraded to save lives. Something that should have been done. Oh, gosh damn it. It's something that should have been done in the beginning, man. Something that should have been done in the very beginning. I don't know why it took me this long. I don't know why I had to lose a legend in order to actually work on a damn means of escape. But there you go. And with parachutes, just in case you are going too fast, right? My personal tastes make me want the whole cockpit module to be turned into a lifeboat. Separates with parachutes. I would love to, but unfortunately, in order to make this thing as sleek as we can using stock parts, I have to do a little bit of clipping so that it's kind of in line with the nose. As a matter of fact, I think we can bring it in just a little bit more. No, bring it up. That's fine right there. Yeah, so in order to make it look nice, we just kind of clipped it right in. It's kind of nice how the curve, it keeps going. So the curve keeps going right up into the nose. And that's why it looks so nice, even though they were two parts that were never meant to be together. But when you've got something like this, man, and you eject something right here, this blows up, that blows up, this blows up, this whole thing goes up in the air, and this possibly blows up. There's a lot of explosions. Seems really sketchy. Well, look at it this way. Instead of a 100% chance of them dying if this thing crashes, now they only have a 10% chance of dying. I'll take that. Over a 100% chance of dying, I'll take a 10% chance of dying. I'll take that. So it's a lot safer now than it was yesterday. Okay, but it's realistic at a lower altitude. Sort of. I did two LOL. What? Self-destruct. Just in case. I would repaint the black parts of the cockpit white. Unfortunately, I can't. Interestingly enough, I tried, but you can't do that. The T.U.R.D mod doesn't allow that. Observe. Ooh, let me store pattern first before I screw this up. Oh no, even look, see, all the recoloring is all white. So store pattern. Okay, so that's blue, red, gold. Those are the only colors that are changed. I'm happy. I'm happy with the new upgrade. Allows the Hercules to be that much more safer for future crew. I'm very sad that we lost the legend and we lost Brian as well. If Brian ever comes back to the streams, he's gonna be pissed. Brian's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be, hey, how you doing? I'll be like, hey, Brian, how you doing, buddy? What's up with you? Like, not the heat shield, the black trim, right? Okay, so I guess the whole thing was to bring the Jolly Roger back down safely. That didn't happen. But we have to design a new Jolly Roger. Seems reasonable. The shuttle style radial attachment is cool. Beginner to do at this point. Okay. You won't come back because you killed him. Hey, buddy, you're dead. You're dead. Are you going to do a cactus landing test? No. Last, my science Kerbal was not done yet, and then died. I don't know. Do we have? You know what? We need to start naming some Kerbals because I think we have some new Kerbals that came in from the rescue missions. I need to empty this. Look at all these old crafts. Look, our first SSTO ever in this playthrough. Look at this old craft. Look at her. The very first X2. Actually not, so it's the X2. But still, it's their very first SSTO ever. Oh my gosh, man. You know when we built this? We had 3 nodes. That's it. We had 3 science nodes unlocked. That was it. And we were starting to build SSTOs right off the bat. Okay, but I need somewhere to put all this. Look at Z. Everything that's marked with Z is like Smithsonian stuff. Alright. So this is the old Jolly Roger. This was the original Jolly Roger. It went to Duna. She was a beautiful ship, great ship, wonderful, beautiful ship, amazing vessel. She worked absolutely miracle. I hate to see her go, but she might make a comeback. We might make a comeback because of the fact that these engines are safer than the nuclear engines, even though they get less gas mileage. Could land Hole and Gilly? Probably. The classic. Maybe one Kerbal could be named Birdsy. Tricky to get the drag right. Right. Iveos, did you ever finish your 10% run through? In a way, I kind of did. I kind of did. Because technically, now we're at 1%. Technically, we're now at 1%. And what the hell is this? Did you see that? You guys saw that, right? The Parallax mod had a cat. A skinless... Skinless? What the fuck? A hairless... There it is again! Is that like a, is that kind of like a spoof? It must be a mod spoof. They'll pop up. It's there he is. Look at that. That's adorable. Watch him pop up again. He's gonna pop up again. He's over here. Come on. Come on. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Hold on, let me... Bingo? How's... How long will that take? Well, we're in the middle of it. We're in the middle of it. We're doing 1% now. We're no longer 10%. We're 1%. Well, it's not coming back. The cat... Oh, there it is! Gosh damn it. Anyway. So, let's go to the Jolly Roger concept with the nuclear engines that we've found or deemed unsuitable for Kerbal habitation. That's it right there. So this was going to be the Jolly Roger NCC 1000A. Problem is that now that we've unlocked the nerve that I did not want to unlock because it's sort of endgame stuff, I am going to put laws and rules on the nerve that are very much like real life. These things generate a buttload of radiation. which, if you have a cockpit right there, would kill everybody in a couple months. So in order to have a safe distance, we would have to have a some sort of radiation shielding, and the cockpits would have to be over here somewhere. That's the new rule. That's what we're going with now. That's the new law that we're going with right now. It's going to make life a lot harder for everybody, but you know what? I kind of like it because it's kind of going off of real world stuff. So, the Jolly Roger, in a sense, will look more like this when we're done. It's going to have a nuclear engine. It's going to have air brakes. It's going to be way out here. And then finally we'll have the cockpit with the heat shield up front. That's how the new Jolly Roger is going to be designed in a sense. It's going to be a lot larger, but still. That's how, if we want nuclear power engines, then we're going to have to suck it up, Buttercup, and we're going to have to deal with the design rules. Nuclear engines stay far away from Kerbal habitat and need some sort of shielding. Hello, hi. For Parallax, I think that's the whole Jolly Roger can land on Gilly. Yeah. Every picking, including cones and takes, rapier numbers must be capping out. Maybe. I'm learning Russian. I only know a little. Cool. I love big trust ships, and I cannot lie. You know what could have a load of ground posters showing the ships of the story history? You know what? That's interesting, like a silhouettes of all the ships. I kind of like that idea. I might need AI's help, though, in order to make quick silhouettes. Sorry. So cool. Thank you. I have a feeling nuclear ships are going to start looking like the ship from 2001 Space Odyssey. It might, but we have to understand the problem here is that if we want to use nuclear power, like in reality, this is freaking radioactive as a mother sucker. So we need to keep the crew away from it and have some kind of shielding. I believe they called it like a shadow. So technically, if we kind of want to pretend that this is shooting radiation from all sides, that means that this plate right here is kind of providing a cone of protection. And so it's like you have the crew and everything in its shadow, something like that. I forget what the science was behind it. Big stick. Not pointing the nerve engine at Kerbin can dump radiation into the atmosphere. That's bad for Kerbals. Yes, it is. It's been forever since I watched you click on this so fast. Oh, thank you so much, Slides. Appreciate you being here. Never mind, don't do it then. Could I have a cup over the nerve instead of the holding shield? I mean, the thing about shielding is that it has to be thick, right? It has to be thick, so we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with that design concept, and being thick, which would mean that we would have to kind of use something that's kind of heavy. This is just a concept, but realistically, I would do something real heavy, probably another fairing or something, because you don't want to put more heavy stuff all the way around. All the heavy stuff, man, it's not gonna work. You're gonna kill your Delta V. Maybe whom died on the ship's missions? I don't know. There's a mod that does blueprints which can give you perfect silhouettes. Yeah, I mean, I heard that. I've seen that before. Pointing nerve at Kerbin just sends hot. What? Pointing nerve at Kerbin just sends hot if at it though. Interesting. Damn boy, she thick. As if the engine plume would irradiate Kerbal when burning away. Not really, because you think about it, solar radiation's already doing that plenty, so it's not going to hurt it. Alright, here we go. So what I want to do is I actually want to make a proper inter-system ship. A proper Oh, this is part of... Look. Remember when we tested this one out? With the nuclear engine? We can pretend that in lore... the pilot and everybody got really sick. And that's when they found out that this thing was pumping out radiation, and that's when we don't do that anymore. So this is a no bueno. Not happening. Not gonna happen. Oh, that's the wrong one. Alright, so I was very intrigued by the ship that we built in space using these parts. I was very intrigued because it kind of reminded me of kind of a ship of the line. People don't understand thermonuclear engines. Do they now? Plume is just normal but hot and fast. Yeah, the engine plume is just hydrogen pumped, shoved out at remarkably high speeds because the nuclear engine itself is just so damn hot. It creates a whole lot of pressure very quickly. That's LF, liquid fuel. Oh, okay, gotcha. Nuclear engine has water tanks between them and the crew sections. That is the current ideas. That also kills your delta V. It will murder your delta V. But if you have the engine far away enough, your shielding doesn't have to be that thick. That's the whole concept about... Is this thing too loud? That's the whole concept about having the nuclear engine far away from the crew. Is that if you put it far enough away, the radiation becomes minimum and your shielding doesn't have to be that thick. So you don't have to put 1,000 tons of shielding, water or lead, in order to shield the crew from it, killing your delta V. That's the idea of pushing it away. So it's kind of a double safety net. Push it far away and put something on it. You don't have to put something on it that's too thick because it's far away. Bye-bye? Okay, bye-bye. Going to bed, bye-bye. Okay, going to bed. Have a great night. Heat shield as radiation shield because it's dense. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, we'll probably use something like that. Nice, I like it. Use the fuel tanks as part of the shield. We could, but remember that when fuel sucks up and it's all gone, there's nothing left. Concept of the big stick. Big bulb at the back, scaffolding to the crew section. Big bulb at the back and scaffolding to the crew section. Good. What are we talking about? Let me see here. What do I want to do with this damn thing? This is a very old ship, by the way. Hold on, I want to see something. Big Bertha, yep. She was launched years ago and is still working in space. Where are you, Big Bertha? Yeah, Big Bertha. My sweet little Bertha. Where are you? USS Moonrunner. There we go. Shuttle. Oh, that's right. The Abomination way over in Duna. Gosh damn, it's still in orbit around Duna. Damn, you're 12? Yep, you're 12. So I'm gonna say that it's the year is 1977 on 1977 on their end. Oh, Bane's in here. I forgot Bane. Bane's just chilling in orbit right now. Okay, so this is a refitted ship, obviously. You could tell what it used to look like when I was looking at it inside the hangar bay. We added this part to it. This is a new part that was added to it in order to extend it to make it capable of retrieving spacecraft during rescue missions. Also gave it more fuel. But I fell in love with the extended version of this. So I want to build something that's very much like this extended, because kind of it kind of reminds me of the difference between in Star Trek the Constitution class versus the Excelsior. So the Constitution class would be like this without the middle part together, kind of like a beefy Big Bertha kind of thing. And then the Excelsior is like the stretched out version. It works beautifully. So it's got its own little bay. This is pretty much a bay right here. It's pretty much a bay right here. I like the idea of making the RCS thrusters yellow, kind of like in Star Trek. But she's still working. We're still using her to this day. It's a great, magnificently awesome design. So I want to make a version of this that's like straight up built with better technology in mind. Bane was missing. Have you covered any craft with that yet? How many crafts have we? I think we've recovered like 2 of them already. And this ship alone, without the crafts, we've rescued something like 6 or 7 Kerbals already. All I know is that I have a lot of work ahead of me. When I finally have enough time to go through and get all the streams and put them into coherent videos. If I only have time to put it into videos, I'm just gonna highlight the specific things that have changed in the entire playthrough. I'm not gonna make it, long, but it'll everybody will catch up to speed. You rescued 67 Kerbals? Gosh, no. Matter of fact, let's check. I have not ever, except for one time, hired a Kerbal with money. Most of the Kerbals that I have are rescues. Don't worry, I'll console Jeb's widow. Well, how do we know Jeb was, not into the tight leather pants with the cut off sleeves? How you doing? Bane. How do you know, Bane? Don't king shame him. His pet slug. Don't forget his pet, right? Let's check. Where was it? I want to say here. Okie dokie. So look at all the Kerbals we have. These are all rescues, by the way, except for one. We're only supposed to have a max of 12, but because we keep on rescuing freaking Kerbals, we have 25 active Kerbals. We've lost 6. One is assigned right now to the USS Moonrunner. So technically we've actually rescued... Wow, that's hard to look at, man. Gosh damn. That's hard to look at. Jeez, that's hard to look at. Yeah, but we rescued a lot of Kerbals. Can you tell we've rescued a lot of Kerbals? We got a lot of rescue Kerbals. The ones with the stars next to them are named Kerbals, except for Dr. Phenomena. He's Jorty. I think we can so we got 3 Kerbals that we can rename. I think I got a list somewhere already. Jeb being the fan now. His pet slug. While it crashed. Who was the Duna engineer? I can't remember. Who was the Duna engineer? Somebody's gonna have to go back and look. No, damn those evil cactus. Was that Snow or Brian? I don't remember. Brian was an engineer. It doesn't really say where he's been, so it can't say. I know that Mark was there. I know that Jolly was there. It's Jolly and Mark. It was a crew of 4. Jolly, Mark, and then there was 2 others. Bro, Iron. That's right, Iron! Iron, that's right. And Snow? Iron and Snow were there? Okay, cool. So they're... The Duna team is still alive and well. Thank goodness. Had me scared there for a second. If only the pet slug had not... 0G. I'm a pilot. No, Jolly, you're not a pilot. You're a captain. Captain Jack Sparrow. Barbossa. I can see Jolly as kind of like an epic version of Barbossa. I could see Jolly as an epic version of Barbossa. And I'll buy you a hat. A nice big one. Commodore. Yes, that above. And the pet slug. And the pet slug. Hello, Mr. What? No. Alright, so... I just got suddenly very tired. I don't know why. Seems like all the 3 stars are the Duna crew. You might be right. You know what? If we're gonna do this right, we're gonna have to go from the beginning. So we're gonna build a ship that can retire the Big Bertha for good. Let's see what's ooh. This? What is this? The cheetah. Is the cheetah better than a poodle? I don't know. Let me check. Let me check. We're gonna check if a cheetah is better than a poodle. Alright, we're gonna grab that. Okay. Yes, sir. We're gonna slap that on there. This gives us 5,000 Delta V. What? Ah. That gives us 4,000 Delta V. Wait a minute! Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. That gives us 4,600 delta V. This gives us 5,600 delta. That's almost 1,000 more delta V. Are you serious? Hold on. We're going to check. We're going to check. We're going to check. Because sometimes it also depends on weight. All right. So now I've got 7,000 delta V. TWR 31. It's fine. 7,300 delta V. Gosh damn. Still 300 delta V more. Ooh. Oh. Wait a minute. I don't remember ordering that. I don't remember ordering this engine. Where'd this engine come from? Hold on. Wait a minute. I thought... Give me... Hold on. Yeah, well, 7.3. No. 7.2 at 8. This is still the better engine. Even though TWR sucks, of course, because we have a lot of, you know. But still. 5,600. 6,200. 4,000. How the hell did the Poodle become the worst engine ever? When did this happen? Eh? Makes sense as the bell is bigger, right? Put some rockets. Put some rocket engines. Have lots of ISP, but drink fuel like mad, right? Taking history DLC. Space optimized engine. Russian Wolfhound equivalent. This planetary STO is ridiculous. 380 tons. Yet carries no cargo. I can get above 4,000 delta V. Okay. 3-4 seconds, but Cheetah is 355. That's true. Eat the Big Bertha. Build a pizza delivery craft. Ha! Cheetah's higher ISP, lower thrust, right? You know what? I would hate to find out. Don't save. I would absolutely hate to find out that we messed up this entire time. I would absolutely loathe the fact that we were screwing up the entire time. So this gives us 4,008. But I don't think I had this engine yet. That's the only thing. I don't think I've had that engine yet. This gives us exactly 4,000. Ooh. That's a major hit. 4,000 versus 4,008. TWR 22, 4,008. TWR 4,000. Ugh. That's ugly engine. That's horrible. What about... TWR 4, but gives you squeezes out 30 some odd meters per second more. It's just really slow. So I think I know what I did. I opted for power. Power with the best fuel. 22 TWR, of course, would get lower as the fuel went down. But I opted for power and yeah, definitely. Let me try doubling it up, maybe. Whoa. Nope, it makes it worse, actually. All right, we did what? We did good. We did good, Jolly. We did good. We gave you good engines. We gave you good engines. We gave you good engines. We did good. We did good. We did good. Bit heavier ISP 350. Dumb question, but you have it set to vacuum, right? Yep. We got it set to vacuum. But the thrust is halved, and the Cheetah has mass of 1 tonne, while Poodle has mass of 1.75 tonnes. So you double the Cheetah amount, you'll end up worse than Poodle. Yeah. The next big ship to the planets must be named Jeb in his honor. We're gonna, of course, name ships after fallen heroes. That's obvious. Look at this. I'm kind of pissed off about this. And I'll tell you why. When we came back from Duna, we had something like 7... How much was it? We had some ridiculous amount of we had some absolutely ridiculous amount of science when we came back from Duna. And it unlocked a huge portion of this middle section here. Was it 1800? It was like 1200 science. It was something stupid. So I was really pissed off because of the fact that it felt like I did like a quantum leap in technology. When I wasn't trying to do that, I was trying to keep it fun. So that's why we're doing what we're doing with the nuclear propulsion. We're making it lethal and dangerous. So cat, what the frick, cat? What the hell? Kitty. Stop. She's sniffing. I don't know if you guys can hear that. No, don't grab it. She's sniffing the mic. You are a poopy kitty. Go down. Down. Bullshit. Get up. Yeah, something like that. 1700. He died alone. The SSTO crashed into the cactus field and pointed in shape. Anyway. Where is that? I want to see. Did we unlock that engine? I don't think we did. Yes, we did. Okay. Wow. So that engine was actually unlocked when we came back from Duna with all the science. So it is a new tech part by comparison to the Poodle, but still the Poodle still kicks ass. The Poodle still kicks ass, man. When did we get the Poodle? We got the Terrier right here. When did we unlock the Poodle? Right there. Okay. That was when we built the Jolly Roger, when we had this unlocked. Okay, cool. So yes, that is a new tech part. For realsies. Kitty is back from more hell. He just turned in. What did I miss? Hey, you're just tuning in. What did I miss? Jolly's dead. Not Jolly. Gosh damn it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Golly. Oh, it feels a little horrible now. Jebediah died. Oh my gosh. I'm tired, guys. I think I need to cut it out. I think I need to cut it, man. I think I might have to cut it. Oh, wow. I'm just doing stupid crap. You're circular. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Okay, well, I think, you know what? That tells me that I'm too tired to continue. Anything further would kill somebody or design something wrong. I'm not gonna force myself. I've had a long day. So we're just gonna go here and we're gonna stare at this and then call it, because obviously I can't speak. And Jeb's pet slug Wilma. Wilson! Wilson, I'm sorry, Wilson, I'm sorry. Don't you dare blow up on me. Yeah. There we are. Just in case you guys didn't see it. I worked really hard on this, by the way. Oh, you guys can't see it. Gosh, damn it. Yeah, I worked really hard on that, by the way. Look at that. He even got aviation glasses on. Freaking cool. He's got Jebediah Kerman, his cursive, his little handwriting right there, his signature. I try to make it different than Bill's because I don't want them all to look the same. Of course, Brian, honorable heroes. Ah, boy. Night, Veos, and night, Kitty. Night, guys. Love you all. Stay safe. Sorry about that, Jolly. That's not a bad omen, Jolly. You're gonna live forever, okay? Just remember that. You're gonna live forever, bro. Like me. I plan on living forever. Brian, honorable mentions. Alright, everybody. See you later. Ta-ta. Good night. Have a good night. Nighty-night. Don't think I didn't see that shit. Oh! Oh!